What's up, guys? Solo episode. I don't know how I feel about this yet. I'm gonna do my best. Danielle is out sick, and I figured, hey, let's just keep things going. Mainly me from going crazy out here by myself. I need someone to talk to, so I'm gonna talk to myself, but technically it's you guys. So I'm gonna try my best here, but it's been strange. I got dog hair. I got the dogs in here right now. It's raining outside. I got new headphones, by the way. I'm kind of testing these out. They sound really well. We bought mics and headphones so we can have guests, and I figured, hey, let me try on these, and I really like it. Sounds really good. I might turn this up just a hair. Oh, yeah, these are crispy, baby. But Danielle's been out sick, and she is on the up and up. And same with me. Oh man, it kicked my butt. This weather was kind of cold and rainy. It kicked my butt. But I'm back. Yeah. And I've been building a bunch and stuff. But this episode, I kind of want to talk about why is it so hard to get along with me? I don't know. I'm an easygoing person. No, I think the reality is I really like to do things my way, I guess. It's not to say that I won't do things anyone else's way or I won't listen to anyone or anything like that. It's just if it comes down to I'm in charge. Say, out here at this property and I need to build the barn that I'm building. If I have someone help me, I don't want anyone coming out and half-assing anything. I don't want anyone not giving their all, I guess. So stuff like that, I'll be quick to just be like, come on, try, come on, this and that. I'm the type that when I dial into something, I go deep into it. If I come up with like a new hobby, I really dive deep. I start I go down a rabbit hole in it. I'm like, okay, dirt bikes. Never ridden dirt bike before. Always wanted to, so I'll watch all these videos how to jump a dirt bike, how to jump a dirt bike properly, how to fix your chain, how to fix your front wheel, how to do this, how to do that. I will just dive deep into it, and I just obsess over things. And so whenever I come up with something, say like the barn project or something like that, and I'm going to get help from someone, I'm really hoping someone else dials in and wants to try just as hard. And I think that's the thing that will get me more than anything, that will just, I guess, trigger me, if you want to call it that, is I don't like, more than anything, when someone doesn't try their hardest. I really like the fact that, whenever I dial into a project, it's what I'm passionate about. It's what I want to do. It's something that I want to spend my time on. And when someone else doesn't want to do that, it just really gets on my nerves. And which it doesn't mean that everyone has to like what I like and everyone has to do what I want and this and that. It's just, if you're going to help me with the project that I'm doing, I really hope that you put in the time and effort into it, because if someone asks for my help, I'm going to try to give them my best effort as well. So if it's something, especially if it's something that someone's passionate about, then I'm going to try my hardest to not let them down. I'm going to try my hardest to learn what I can. That's Sawyer trying to adjust down there. But I think that's one of the big reasons why a lot of people are like, you burn bridges with everybody. You can't get along with anybody. One, I don't like to see people half-ass stuff, and then two, I don't like don't like getting taken advantage of or used, or I don't like just that whole concept of things. I don't. I've learned over the time that I can start to really figure out someone's true intentions pretty quickly. Unfortunately, with being on YouTube, half the people see me as a number, and then the other half see me as someone that they would like to get to know. It's very hard. It was very hard for me to really decipher that and figure out who is what. And now that time has been going on YouTube, I really started to pick up the signs and stuff. Rufio, no. Just moving around down there. I've really started to pick up the signs, and I could see it quickly, so much so that it's a game I play with Danielle, and I'm like, let me call the shots here. And unfortunately, a lot of the time I'm right with it, and things end up not going well. But I just think I think I'm misunderstood. I think I'm not really I'm not really asked why bridges are burned. I'm not really asked why things don't go right. It's just more so of you're the common denominator, and I get it. It's just I think there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes of YouTube. A lot of stuff goes on that no one even knows. I've been a part of so many conversations that if I put them out to the world on YouTube, most of these YouTubers wouldn't have channels. And I'm not going to start saying names. I'm not going to start saying stuff like that. But it's just the honest truth that I put most of what I do out there, and I'm not scared. I'm not trying to hide things. I'm not trying to sugarcoat things. So I'm willing to put out whenever someone is doing something bad. I'm like, whoa, maybe you shouldn't be that person. Maybe you shouldn't be doing that. Maybe you shouldn't try to use somebody to better yourself. And then I get in trouble for standing up for what I think is right, and not allowing someone. And it's raining more. You can hear it through here now. I get in trouble a lot. I don't get in trouble. I'm an adult, but I get in trouble in comments and subscribers and stuff because I stand up for what I think is right. And I was always taught, stand up for what's right, even if you stand up alone. And unfortunately, on YouTube, whether most people believe it or not, the majority, not all, but the majority of people out there that are trying to collab with you or trying to get your attention to do something with your videos, whatever, it's because you have a higher number, you have a higher subscriber count, or your views are up, or whatever the case may be, and they want to use you to get to the next level. And I get that, and honestly, I'm the type of person, if someone came up to me and was just like, hey, I've been watching your stuff, I'm not looking to really do anything other than boost my channel. Do you have any tips? Or would it be cool if I came and did a collab? I actually know how to do X, Y, and Z. I'll do it for you, and in exchange, I know it'll help my channel. I would be way more open to that than someone coming up to me trying to be my friend, but they're only using me to boost their channel, and then I find out that they just use me and we're not really friends. And that's happened over and over and over on YouTube. And the bigger the channel gets, the more it happens. And I think that's why I'm the common denominator in all these things, is because I speak up. I speak up about it. I see things and I speak up, and I think it's wrong. And at the end of the day, I personally know that I will lose subscribers whenever I post a video, calling someone out, or I'll get beat up in the comments, and I know I have the reputation of, you're always doing this. But the thing is if every channel told the people that were using them and stuff not to do that, and they put it in a video, a lot of YouTubers would be doing this. I've talked to large channels, way bigger than I am, and they won't collab with anybody. If you look at some of the big channels out there, they don't collab with anybody. And I was straight up told by one of the channels, we're not going to do it because in the very beginning, we saw backstabbing real fast. We saw people trying to use this really quick in the beginning and backstabbing, so we just cut everybody out. We don't collab with anybody. We don't associate with anyone on YouTube, none of that. And part of me wishes I did that from the beginning, but part of me also is you miss out on opportunities to be friends with people. I'm friends with Matt Payne, and I've been friends with him for a long time. And, he actually was friends with a quote-unquote enemy. He wasn't even my friend. He was friends with someone else that I didn't really like, and then he started finding out things, and then he came to me, and we both started talking. We're like, holy cow, we have a lot in common. We're nothing like these people. These people are straight up trying to use, and then we started hanging out, and that's how we became friends, and that's how we've been friends for so long, is just we're just open and honest, and we don't put up with stuff, and I appreciate that. And there's people like Little Mullet Dude, Oklahoma Adrenaline Life, Paragon Ridge Ranch. They don't just try to use and use and use. Yes, they do come out here. Yes, they've been in videos. Yes, I've been in their videos. Yes, they used Crocker in the title. Yes, I've said stuff about Paragon. But we do that in a friendly way. And I've talked to Jeremy. And Jeremy is the type of guy that, and I 100% believe him, he still believes in handshakes, handshake agreements. He still believes in respect. He still believes in not using someone. Now, Chrissy, on the other hand, I'm just kidding. Chrissy's cool. Chrissy was one of those that I didn't know what to think whenever I first met him. If you guys know Chrissy from Paragon, I didn't know what to think. At first, I was like, I don't know if I like this lady. I don't know. I just don't understand it because she talks trash. She, is just friendly with everybody. I'm like, I don't know. I think she might be the type that's just trying to, weasel her way in, get some views, this and that. And I found out real quick that Chrissy is Chrissy, and she will say something behind your back, but she'll say it to your face. She is not scared to speak up and say what she wants. She's just a very friendly person. She knows everybody, and I respect that, and I respect the fact that Paragon, all of them, are like that. Schulins, that's their last name, but they're Paragon to me. But all of them are just awesome people, and it's just cool knowing that there are people out there that you don't have to worry about. And when you're on YouTube, you're going to get multiple versions of me. You're going to get the version of me that's just, you watch me and you'll never meet me. And it'll be whatever version you think in your head, because it's crazy. I used to watch YouTubers, and then I met him. I'm like, oh, wow. You're cool, but you're nothing like I thought. I had this, this idea of who I thought you were just based off your videos, but in person, you're really not like that. You're still cool, but you're not what I thought you were. You're different off camera. And that's cool, too. That's fine. I've met people on camera that I was like, whoa, you are like super nice on camera, and I want to punch you in your face in person. You are a liar on camera. You make up so much stuff to make yourself look good, and in person, you deserve to get punched in the face. I've met all of it, and the reason why I feel like I burn so many bridges is I burn them. I burn them for a reason. I want to burn them so they can't come across them. I want to burn them so I can't go back over them. I think burning bridges is a stupid saying because it's used wrong. Everyone's like, you're burning bridges, whatever. But it's like, I see burning bridges is I'm burning it so neither one can go either way. Not just so you can't come here, but so I can't go to you anymore and have to deal with this. Unfortunately, I think some people think of it this way, and then a lot of people don't. Is YouTube is money, and say if you go to a bigger channel and you get boosted off their channel and you get all these subscribers and you get them to give you a shout out and you get views and stuff, that's money. So you start that. There's no difference, at least in my eyes. There's no difference than if you're going to a big YouTube channel and you're trying to get a shout out and you're doing what you can to weasel your way in to get views and subscribers off to them. That's the same thing as like going to a rich person's house and knowing that they have money and you're just going through their drawers and you get their money and then you just bounce. It's the same thing because I don't want this to sound bad or anything like it's about money and all of this stuff, but to some people, to a lot of people, it is, because once the whole reason of trying to get monetized and grow your channel on YouTube is to make money. And some of these people start to realize like what type of money can be made on YouTube, and they get greedy, real greedy, and they'll do whatever they can to benefit from it, and they'll use people. And I've seen it time and time again, and I know I'm probably getting a lot of flack in these comments and stuff and saying, you know, I'm a bad person, this and that. But I'm just trying to be as honest as I can with all of this and kind of let you guys know why I do the things I do, why I don't care if some of the things look bad, because it does fix problems. There was channels that were bigger than me that helped me, and then my views started passing them up, and their attitude towards me completely changed, and it got real bitter. And they started telling other YouTube channels bad stuff about me, and then it was just this, and it was just like, whoa, it was just mind-blowing and mind-opening to what happens in the YouTube world. It's a bunch of greed and a bunch of jealousy, and it's sad. There's millions upon millions of people to watch, and if your videos aren't doing as well as someone else's, it's either one, you're just not staying in the algorithm, or two, you're not putting out good content. And I've been in both. I've been in both of those situations, and I used to chase views bad, and I used to, you know, try to make sure I put out a good video to get the view and try to come up with, you know, a good title to get people's attention and a thumbnail, and every YouTuber does clickbait. Sometimes, you know, we do clickbait to try to get y'all's attention, but sometimes Danielle and I do it just because it's funny. We'll do it just to kind of make fun of clickbait, I guess. And then, unfortunately, people don't get our humor and they get mad at it or whatever. But, yeah, I don't know. You know, the whole burning bridges thing on YouTube, I don't know. It goes both ways, and I don't think people, they don't see it. They always see me as the bad guy because I'll speak out on it. But if these other people were just the perfect people and weren't doing anything bad, I couldn't have things to say about them. And I think that's stuff that people forget, is they're always like, Jason, you're the one burning bridges. You're the one doing this. And am I the one burning bridges, or I'm the one that's just putting it out to the public? I've just, for the longest time, the past 20-something years, I haven't been scared to speak up. I haven't been scared to take a risk and stand up and say what I think's right. And there's a lot of people out there that will bold-faced lie to their subscribers, say one thing, and then turn around in person and be a completely different person. They'll be, you know, a hypocrite. They'll you know, I don't want to get too far. I'll just say whatever. They'll preach online, and then off camera, they're not a very good Christian. There's people like that, you know, I just don't want to be around, and I didn't want to be around, and I said things, and it ruffled feathers, and then I just put it out to the public. And is it always the best thing to put stuff out to the public? No, but it does really get under my skin whenever I see people. This was how bad it got. This group of YouTubers were bashing me, not specifically by name, but they would get in the comments, and there'd be just like a thread of like 60 comments with this group. It was like 3 or 4 YouTube channels that would just get in there, and they would just bash me. They never said my name, but it's like, how good of Christians are you if you're in there and you're talking bad and you're judging me and all this and that? That's not very Christian-like. And I'd put a video out, and I saw that, and I put a video out, and I put out proof, and I showed it and everything, but yet I was the bad guy. I was the bad guy because I publicly put it out rather than just put it in some comments that were hidden in a thread. So at the end of the day, most of these YouTubers that I've burned bridges with, they're no different than me. A lot of people paint me as the bad guy and these other people as the innocent saints. But if you really look at it and look at the whole picture, everything I said, there was proof. I've always been the type that if I'm going to put something out there, I'm going to have proof. And anytime any of this has ever happened, I've had proof, but because of the fact that I burn bridges, I will always be painted as the bad guy. And I'm okay with that. I'm 100% okay with that because at the end of the day, you know that you just get me. This is who I am, and I'm not going to fake. I'm not going to try to do one thing in a video, then get off my video and be a completely different person. You guys know that, we're not perfect people. We have good days. We have bad days. Some days we're on a health kick. Some days we're, eating nothing but junk food. Some days we're trying to be clean and healthy and drink water and AG1 and all that healthy stuff. Then some days drink sodas. This is the first soda I've had in probably, I don't know, a week. But we just put it out there, and I think the thing that that gets me is I'm painted the bad guy when all I do is just put out information to the world that is hidden. So would you rather, this is the way I see it, would you rather be involved with someone that hides things from the world, and then when they're in front of the world, they act innocent, and then behind closed doors, they're a bad person? Or would you rather just be around a person that you know how they are, whether they're a good person or a bad person? You just know how they are because they show you. I'd rather be around a group of people that may not be the best people, but you know who they are, rather than a group of good people that has a bunch of hidden things behind your back that they try to hide from you. I don't know. That's just the way I see it. But I think I'm going to go and call it. I don't think this needs to be a very, very long one. This is very weird to do a podcast by myself. I do want to do some podcast on how to help YouTubers build their channel and tips and tricks and all that stuff. That I don't mind doing myself because I can just lay it out, really itemize everything I'm going to say, have examples, this and that. But doing a podcast like this, it's a little different than Coffee with Crockers and stuff. Way more different than I thought it would be. So let me know how I did for my first solo. I did solo years ago before Danielle and I started this. I did a few podcasts beginning of this channel, but I definitely prefer it with Danielle, that's for sure. So let me know how I did. Let me know what you guys think. Am I just a burn bridger? But I guess at least I do know there are some good people out there, and sometimes you got to burn bridges to figure out who the real ones are. And for all you real ones, appreciate you.